Good day, everyone. I want to use this opportunity to congratulate Pastor Suleman on his third private jet that he bought in COVID. He said he's praying that in one of his videos, which I don't have the means to replay for you to listen to now. He said he was even praying for the COVID not to finish, that in COVID he bought his third private jet. I'm happy for you. Congratulations to you. But with this message, the way you place it, it will make many young men in Nigeria or in the world to go into crime. It's like you are trying to showcase yourself too much. If your people close to you, they can't tell you the truth, I will say the truth. Let this video get to you. Let this video go viral, because now people are suffering. So many hard-working young men have lost their job in this time of COVID-19, and we all are praying to see how the future will be bright for each and every one of us. Because you have church members that donate money for you, we don't know where the money is coming from. You now have to say in COVID-19 you bought your third private jet. You are even praying for the COVID not to finish. As a man of God, this statement is not supposed to come from your mouth. You're supposed to be sympathetic. You have one private jet. With my own findings, private jets cost $1 million. If you have $3 million, which is the worth of your 3 private jets, just only $2 million, you can create job for 20 million Nigerians who are roaming the street without job. With that, your wealth will even multiply. Our mothers who Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen are chasing away from their farms, destroying their farms, you will employ them, women department, men department, young and old, with your 2 private jets. If you sell them off and you use that money to create industry for the country Nigeria, employ 20 million to 30 million Nigerians, everybody will be singing your praise. It's high time all the you men of God come together to create industry for the country. We need industry. We don't need private jets. At least one private jet is enough for you to do your schedules. We know you have the money. Create industries for poor women who Fulani herdsmen are chasing away from their farms, who Fulani herdsmen are raping. These women are crying. Government come to our aid. As far government is not hearing, it does not take you anything if you sell 2 of your private jets or use the whole money you have to create industry in Nigeria. And right, this is Suleman's industry. Yeah, people will be singing your praise 247. We need industry. We don't need mega churches anymore. We don't need private jets for you to come and be bragging about the private jets that you have. COVID-19 should not finish. You are even praying for it not to end. You are just, that is, the pride is too much. Lower your pride. Lower your pride and use your money to do the right things so that people will pray for you. I know as I'm saying this, some people are going to attack me and say, oh, what is this one even saying first? When you listen, one day you will scroll to that video, you will listen to him saying that the COVID-19 should not finish, that he was praying for it not to finish, that in COVID he bought his third private jet. You know, the way he said it is so arrogant. Anyways, but that is none of my business. My business is that if you have the money, $1 million per one jet, and only the parking space of a private jet is $5,000 per week. In a month, you are spending $20,000 for parking, not the maintenance of a private jet. So you are paying $60,000 in a month for 3 private jets that you are parking, not the maintenance. The maintenance, the amount of maintenance a private jet is so much. If this money is too much with you this way, why can't you create industry now? Are you allergic to change? Your church members are even suffering. Some people in your church can't even feed 2 square meal in a day. They just come to church hoping that God will rain miracles. The only miracle that you can give to people instead of motivating them with your speeches is just for you to find a partner, if your money is not enough, to partner with you to create industry for Nigeria. We need industrialization of that country. Boko Haram will not allow people to go to farm. Herdsmen will not allow people to go to farm. People are dying, are suffering this time of COVID-19. Instead of just bragging of the work you have, Pastor Suleman, of how you are praying for the COVID not to finish. Being COVID, you bought your 3rd private jet. Oga Pastor, use this money, create employment for your church members. If it is said that in COVID-19, Pastor Suleman creates a factory, an industry that employs 10,000 Nigerians, by now we will be jubilating, celebrating. The way you are saying it is like those men who are hardworking and the country has made it so hard for them to earn. They will go and be thinking and be having high blood pressures. Our husbands who are hustling 247 to make sure that things are okay for them not to go into crime. With the way you are bragging about in COVID-19, you bought your private jet, your 3rd private jet, you will make poor husbands, poor boyfriends, young men who are thinking right, young pastors like you, even those who are coming up, to go into crime because they want to compete with you to have their own 1st, 2nd, 3rd private jet. Those money that you, anything happens to you, they are not going to bury you with a private jet anyways. So use your influence well on the society. We don't want to say you pray for this one. Create job. The job we pray for people. Create industries. We want industries in Nigeria, not mega churches. My pastor, all the great pastors that are buying private jet left, right, center every week, please come together and use those money. Don't use those money to create industries. Because if a country is not industrialized, people will continue to suffer. It's not coming to your church to be shouting, I receive that we give people freedom. No, enough. We have, since we are born, we have been praying, I receive. And people are still dying. In this time of hardship, that people are struggling to feed their wives and their children, you are bragging of how you bought your 3rd private jet in COVID-19. Pastor, I don't think you listen to yourself. Apologize to the world for what you just said, that you are praying for COVID-19 not to end. How can a man of God be praying for COVID-19 not to end? Abi, was it a slip of the tongue? Was it a slip of the tongue? People will say, oh, this one is the agent of Satan that is talking, that is attacking man of God. Listen, auntie, if you go to the Omega Fire Ministry, you go and put your offering there. It's Pastor Suleman that is getting richer. He's going to buy the 4th private jet very soon. If me and you did not come together now to talk to him, to do the right thing, as far as I have the money throwing away from back, left, right, center, I should use the money and build industries now for young girls, for widows, or at least he should have the biggest hospital in Nigeria that match the world-class hospital, so that politicians will not bring our dollars, our money to come and treat themselves in Europe. So that that one will be in Edo State, the best hospital in the whole wide world, owned by Pastor Suleman, that is using it to treat people for free. Charity work, like the way Catholic used to do in the Western world here. Catholic Church, if you are hungry, you run there, you must see food to eat. Every month, they feed families. Every month is constant, they feed families. They give families employment. Why can't these big men of God come together and build industries, build hospitals, build the best thing in Africa? Only pastors, they even have money more than the government. Pastors, Adeboye, Suleman, Pastor Chris, whatever, they have money. This money is wasting in their accounts. So that they don't know what to do with it. They just use it to buy private jets and come out and brag it to our face. Build industry for us now. $2 million. Do you know how many jobs it will create for Nigerians? 2 million. You have three private jets now. One private jet worth $1 million. $2 million. $3 million. Oga, where you want to carry them go? $3 million. $3 million. You know how many mega factories in different parts of Nigeria he will build? Onions is very expensive. We can't buy onions because a Boko Haram is have hijacked that. Tomatoes, pepper. If you build industry, you have acres of land that this one is agriculture, part of agriculture. Let people just go there, farm, and come to your factory and preserve it. Corn, so many things that you can use to empower people. As you have this money now, if you build one mega factory, textile industry, to produce some, okay, the private jet that you bought is not produced in Nigeria. It's not produced in Africa. You have carried that money and empower and enrich another people's country. And you will be shouting, say, enemy in your father's house. You are the enemy of Nigeria house now because you are not doing the right thing. You are not doing the right thing. Use your money to industrialize Nigeria. Build big hospitals that are what standard, so that people will not be coming from Africa to abroad to treat themselves. Let us know that this big hospital is owned by pastors, that people can, the old, the young, the poor and the rich that come and treat themselves for free. If at all they have to pay something, it should be penny just to get good quality health care. As a man of God, if you do that, heaven will sing your praise. No chain of darkness will even near you. Yes, I'm not attacking you because I just want to attack you. Your pride is too much. How dare you say you are praying for COVID-19 not to finish? Are you a man of God or you are an agent of darkness? How can you say that? How can you be saying such from your mouth? You don't want COVID-19. You have been praying for COVID-19 not to finish. In COVID-19, you bought your third private jet. Who type private jet help? Every week, you use $5,000 for only parking space of a private jet. Every week. In a month, you pay $20,000 times 3. $60,000. $16,000 for only parking space of a private jet. If one part of private jet spoil, big money to repair. This money is enough to transfer Edo State to transform Edo State to Europe, that you are running to every day to go and say, you are shouting, I pray for this one, receive miracle. We don't want miracle. We have seen more than enough. Since we are born, we are not getting old. You have been praying for people to receive miracle. Now only you they receive the miracle. So share your miracle around. Use your words now to create industries for us. If you create a milling industry, yam that they harvest from the farm, they can come and refine it in your factory and sell it around Nigeria. Don't you think poverty will reduce? Are you happy that your church members are begging to eat? Hard-working young men will be having high blood pressure because of your bragging character. How can a man of God come to pulpit and be saying, I'll be praying for COVID-19 not to finish? In COVID, I bought my third private jet. Miracle, this one. Oh, it's high time Africans open your eyes. So when you go to all these mega churches, stop dropping offering. Instead of dropping offering, go and dash it to beggars on the street who are dying of hunger, because these people have more than enough to share. They have more than enough to share. COVID-19, you not even build one mega hospital now and say, come and treat yourself for free with $1 million. The $1 million, you know how many people you will employ? 30 million Nigeria will be employed with $1 million if you create big factories. Create factory for Nigerians. Our mothers will go to farm, they will be raped by Fulani herdsmen. Our brothers will be killed. Husbands are having high blood pressure because they can't meet up to your standard of 3 private jets. You are still encouraging more crime. You are encouraging more crime. Anybody that wants to attack me, you are free to attack me. Pastor Suleman should come down with his pride. His pride is too much. You have built a filling station for your wife. What of your wife deserve it anyways? What of your church members who cannot afford 3 square meals in a day? Have you created a factory to employ them? Employ people. It's not only church members who are coming to sing for you for free that you say God will bless. No. If you create an industry that will employ 20 million Nigeria, Pastor TB Joshua creates a factory that will employ 20 million Nigerians. Adeboye creates a factory that will employ 20 million Nigerians. How many million Nigerians are that? Only you pastors can transform Nigeria in a twinkle of an eye. Still yet, you people are sitting down on wealth, using it to buy private jet and pack it. How callous can you guys be, pastors? Pastors are just the few that I can remember to mention. Pastors in Nigeria, if they come together, they are richer than Nigeria government. Only you guys can transform Africa. So to talk of imams that even get money. If those ones add their own joint, Nigeria will be a better place. You will even fuck government. Government says they will be running to come and meet the country. Say, we are sleeping. These men of God, the imam, they have established everywhere. Only una money reach to build railway across Nigeria. Una they use and they buy private jet, they park for corner. This is for me, or is this wickedness? And we are praying for people to repent. With this attitude of buying private jets and even bragging it on the internet that you are praying for it not to finish, COVID-19 not to finish, more people will go into crime. Very soon, they will come and rob you inside your house, even if you have a bodyguard. Enough. I can't play the video. One day you will jam the video of where Pastor Suleman is bragging of how he bought this private jet. You guys will be so surprised that these people does not mean well for us. They does not mean well for us at all. Five pastors in Nigeria, they can transform Nigeria to be like Europe. Because if you create job for people, you employ them and pay them good salary, nobody will think of evil. Even if you employ Boko Haram people, at the end of the day, their mind will change from even carrying gun. Because where there is no job, devil will sit in their hearts as the worship. And I don't mind is a devil worship. Create job now. Why abroad is abroad? Because they create job and employ people. They give people training. After giving you training, they give you job. Not only to say, I pray for you, every power in your father's house, every this one, and people are hungry. How can they respect their fellow neighbor? They will be stealing from them. My people, I use God beg una. Make una see help me. Reason the matter, I will put the video on my page. No, una watch wetin Pastor Suleman dey talk. Because I don't fit play the video now. I have been praying for COVID-19 not to end. In this COVID-19, I have bought my 3rd private jet. Guy, if you sell, you come resell that your private jet and invite a white net from abroad. If you cannot use Nigeria to build your industry, make them come build the industry. I employ our youth who are roaming the streets without employment. Some have lost their job due this kind of time. They are feeding from mouth to mouth. They will come to church where they will seek refuge. You will only preach and you will not give them food. Okay, fine. Nobody is begging you to give people food. Employ people so that your profit will be coming in for you to build more factories. We need one factory in Nigeria. We don't need churches and private jets anymore. Enough. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, for stopping by. That now waiting just vex me. Now I come here, come talk to Pastor Suleman. Help me forward the message. Give Suleman. And I'm talking. I don't talk my own. Enough of this bragging up and down. Men of God are supposed to be praying for the COVID-19 to finish. Men of, as you are Suleman, then you're supposed to pray and you speak in tongue. Then Nigeria politicians, their head will correct. The government, their head will correct. You know that you speak in tongues and money start flying. Now, if you speak in tongues, money does not just fly. Money doesn't fly just by speaking in tongues. Pray instead of praying for the COVID-19 not to end. Pray so that the COVID-19 will finish. If you want to buy another private jet in the future, congratulations to you. But I beg, I want to beg you. Use the money, build factory for our people. I don't repeat that 100 times. Build industry, build hospitals, and employ people so that people will work and live in dignity. With this one now, if people husband not see money to buy private jet, buy bone straight, buy the big things that you mentioned so for them, the wife will start giving their husband headache. The husbands will start having high blood pressure and dying quick. Enough of the bragging. As a man of God, you are not supposed to be bragging. You are supposed to be promoting peace and unity. Please, I use God beg you, Pastor Suleman. I use God beg you. Sell 2 of your private jets and build industry. And all of us will clap your praise. All of us will be happy for you. That yes, you have removed our mothers. You have removed our brothers. You have removed our husbands from the streets. You have removed people from the hand of death, hand of poverty and hunger. Do that, whether heaven will not open and bless you more. Stop bragging. We don't want to listen to your bragging anymore. I know say your pay members now when not get sense, when hunger they beat 247, they will come commit rubbish for this place now. Hunger they beat them. Your pastor, when you drop offering for a church every Sunday, he don't buy 3rd private jets. And he pack them, not be say, now every day, they use on the chop, not be every day they use and they fly abroad. One private jet not reach one person to travel around the world. What did they use 3 private jets for? When you see they pray, say, make COVID not even end. Which kind talk be that from a man of God? Waiting. Why you go to pray, say, make COVID-19 not finish? Why? Now so you hate us? As we they pay offering, you not go even use that one, say, as it make this offering stop their suffering. I invest this offering in an industry. All of you that have dropped your tithe and offering, I employ you as a person that is producing. I employ you as somebody who is packaging. I employ you as somebody who is doing finishing touch, who is a cleaner in this factory, in a factory where you can employ 20 million Nigerians. Come on, wake up and do the right thing, Oga Suleman. Stop bragging. I had my case here. Share the video.